Hello and welcome to part 3 of this video series about Kambi. In the previous two videos we talked about the issues Kambi is facing and the reasons why Kambi is facing future problems in their business model if they don't turn it around. And today we talk about 3 ideas I have how they could improve their business and financial situation in the future. Number 1. They have to improve the way their customers can do their own bets or their own modular changes towards the betting software. Whenever you have a gambling company, you have a part marketing, you have a part sportsbook, and you have a part IT software which Kambi provides. When there are situations that marketing has great ideas in order to promote more customers, to promote having bonuses, etc., having events you want to emphasize in order to attract new customers or to get old customers to return to you. Then you talk to the sportsbook, like how can we do those bets, etc. Is this a good idea? Can we create something special and so on? And then you have those two parts, and then you try to put them together with the software which you have available in order to attract those people. Can you create those bets? And very often when you have an outside provider, an outsourced provider like Kambi, you cannot do that. You are limited within your creativity to do new things to attract customers. And if you cannot do that, if you have those limitations, it's very hard for a company, for a gambling operator to say, okay, we take Kambi on as a provider. So you have to have those tools in order to easily make those bets happen. And there Kambi has to talk with your current customers, but also create them yourself. You as Kambi are not limited on those data-based, analytics-based decisions okay, that's what we have to do. That's nice and fine. But if you are not creative enough to think in front, to think in the future, having new ideas, then you are always late to the party. And a good example for that difference is Evolution Gaming. Evolution Gaming, who has become a huge live casino, a huge also slot provider by buying companies like NetEnt, or now in August they bought No Limit City. They are now on the forefront of creating and innovating the idea how to do those live casino games, slots, live game shows, etc. And they have actually have agreement with Penn Interactive, basically the same company, to do their own Barstool Sports live casino, live branded casino. They did this agreement in November 2021. And I think on the one hand, Barstool cuts the agreement with Kambi now, but just a few months ago, they decided, okay, it's great to have Evolution Gaming as a partner. Where's the difference? Well, the difference is Evolution Gaming is a company, a partner who thinks creatively, where the connection, where there are more consensus between those two partners, and they try to improve each other, and they try to think for themselves, think for each other, and how to make it better, and be more closer to the customer, to the adrenaline, to the fun, etc. And that's why they decided to go with them for those live casinos as a partner. But Kambi doesn't show that same kind of commitment or interest or excitement, so there was no reason for Barstool to keep that partnership together. So Kambi has to improve on their innovation, on their creation of betting ideas, betting types, betting styles, anything, combinations of different gambling options like betting combined with roulette, betting combined with slots, etc. Anything you can think of, because those kind of ideas attract future operators to possibly think about getting Kambi as a software back-end sportsbook provider. That's number 2. And the third thing, in the end, it all comes down to proving that a Kambi-backed operator can become like at the top or close to the top in those big markets like America, North America, Canada, or in the future Latin America. So it doesn't matter if it's like a Kambi-based book, if it's Unibet, like some other company within the Kindred group, or like Fanatics, like this new partnership they have done with that sports merchandise company. But it has to be someone who can show, where also like Kambi and their employees can show, okay, they are provided by us, they have our back end, and they are that profitable or that successful in America, and you can do the same with our support. If you cannot prove that, or if you are always like at the bottom and like everybody who uses your software is basically like only a small fish in a big pond, then you will always be limited to all those small fishes who like, oh, we try to get into the American market, or oh, we try to get in Latin American market, and oh, we have actually no idea, but yeah, let's buy that turnkey solution and see what happens, and no, we have no ideas, and no, we just have like always those small volume. That helps nobody. That doesn't help Kambi in the future, and also doesn't help the operator. So in order to have that, you need to have like 1 or 2 flagship operators who use Kambi, who Kambi supports, who they have like a close partnership, and they can show, okay, if you use Kambi, you can become number 1, number 2, number 3, and be very profitable in that market. If they can do that, okay, that's a great proof, a great statement in order to sell more of your Kambi provided sportsbook. So those are the ideas. Can Kambi like get out of their rut, out of their, let's say, analytical style of sports betting software creation, like with their bet builder? It's all nice and fun, and it's all good statistics and so on, but it lacks the emotional part, and especially in those future big markets, emotional approach towards both the provider and both the customer are key in getting your product sold. Can Kambi do that? Can Kambi become a new Evolution gaming style success story? We will see, and maybe in the future we can revise that video and see if Kambi has improved. Thanks for listening, and talk to you next week.